Hello, my friends and followers. Welcome back to Angel and I, who will lead you. Actually, she won't, but I will lead you through another Jesus yoga class. So this time we're going to come into a spring detox twisting flow. That means we're going to twist out our body quite a bit. In this twist, we're going to wring out all our organs and our inner organs, and really going to activate the fire into our core and the energy into our spine, letting every staleness of what we have been holding on in our physical body, in our spiritual body, mentally. We're just going to let go with every exhale, and we're going to inhale and then going to rejuvenate, be getting ready for renewal of what spring will bring us, of a renewal of our body, mind, and spirit. So we're going to start flowing on these a little bit shorter holds of twists, and all levels can do this because I give options for all levels. But then at the end, we're going to hold, twist just a little bit longer and relax and let go very consciously and very slowly then. So I hope you're enjoying this detox flow that is bringing out your inner organs, and I feel amazing. My spine feels really open and I feel energized and ready to go for new things to come. We come to a standing position right in front of our mat, Tadasana. So our tailbone tucks under, our belly draws in, our shoulder rolls back, and we're going to stand here strongly. We're not just going to stand here, we're going to stand here and take up space. Feel the floor underneath your feet. You can shift your weight a little bit forward to the toes and really feel the weight in your toes. Then shift your weight into the heels. Feel the weight in the heels. And then shift to the left and to the right. And then try to center yourself between all four corners of the feet. Strongly grounded into the floor. Belly drawn in, tailbone tucked under. Getting taller. Your head is drawing up. Starting to inhale and exhale more deeply. Coming to this practice, fresh and anew. And being very present, feeling every breath deepening. We inhale light and we exhale darkness. You can also practice the Jesus prayer. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. We're going to inhale and rise up with our hands, really stretching up. Exhale, and we're going to dive forward. Maybe your hands come onto your chins. Maybe you have to bend your knees, that's okay. Or you come all the way down to the floor. Now I want you to stay here, and I want your left leg to bend, and then your right arm rises up. Now you might need a block, or you can actually place your hand up here if that's not available for you to come all the way to the floor. But I want you to twist here, and I want you to draw in your belly. And your arm doesn't have to go back like that. It's not doing anything. Stretch your arm up. Deep breaths. And place your hand down and bend your right leg. You can stay up here and then come into the twist, or with a hand onto the floor or on the block. Deep breath. Belly drawn in. One more deep breath. And then move forward again, forward fold. And we're going to rise up all the way, hands rising up and hands to your side. We're going to move through some sun salutations, but every time we fold forward into the standing forward fold, we're going to add the twist to it on the inhale and exhale. We just do it a little bit faster to just warm up our body. We're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale, forward fold, first in the middle. Then left leg bends and the right arm comes up. And we're going to exhale down, lower. Right leg bends and we're going to twist, open, and forward fold. Inhale up, look up, and then we're going to draw on your belly and step back into a short plank position. You can drop your knees always as we move through in vinyasa. You can stay in the cobra or come all the way up if your body feels ready, and then to a downward facing dog. Stay here for a second. Pedal out your feet. I really like to bend my knees and place my belly onto my thighs and really press my shoulders away. Press out and really stretch out that back, and then maybe come into the full position of downward facing dog. One more deep breaths. Looking forward and really shifting your weight forward onto the hands. Draw on your belly a lot, like you want to be in a handstand. Just shortly, hold it here. Then step forward. Inhale up, exhale down, and we move all the way up. Rise all the way up, stretch up, hands to your side. Again, inhale up, exhale all the way down. Left leg bends, stretch up your right arm and move it down. Right leg bends, twist to the left. Exhale down, inhale, halfway lift. You may have to hold your hands on your chin and then step back into a plank. Maybe you put down your knees or come through chaturanga. Hold here for a second and move either to a cobra or upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Make sure your hands are spread wide and your belly is really drawn in. You might have to bend your knees, that's okay. Or you can straighten them all the way. Deep breaths. One more time, shifting your weight forward as if you press yourself into a handstand. Belly is drawn in a lot and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe here. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, rise up all the way, stretch up. Exhale, hands down to the side. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Bend your left leg. Open up the right side. Come down. Bend your right leg. Open up to the left. Move down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Slowly move down. Upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Deep breath. Just a few breaths here. Then look forward, shift your weight forward onto the hands. Deep breath, belly drawn in a lot, activating your core. Inhale, move forward, halfway lift, exhale, head down. Inhale, rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to the side. We're gonna move one more time through and we're gonna add on. So we're gonna inhale, lift the hands. Now grab your left wrist and stretch to the side all the way. Make sure you're really staying open in your chest. Inhale to the other side. Really staying open, really straightening out your arms. Rise up and dive down. One more time, opening up. Left leg bends, open to the right. Look over your shoulder if you can. If it's straining your neck, you can always look down. Place your hand down. Right leg bends and open up. Full deep breaths. Come down. Halfway lift. Step back, drawing in your belly in this plank, really activating your core, slowly coming down. Upward facing dog to a downward facing dog. I want you to lift your right leg and keep it parallel to the floor. We're going to shift our weight forward and draw our knee to our nose. Very nice. One more time. Lift. We want to really activate our core here. Come and draw the knee into our nose and then gently step forward. And you can drop your back leg. Come into a low lunge. Stay here or here. Breathing deeply. From here, we're going to move into more twists. But I first want you to open up a little bit your hip flexor here. Make sure you're not opening up. You're really straight forward and really your belly is drawn in, tailbone tucking under. So you're not just dumping your weight forward, but you're having still control of the core. That's really important. Deep breaths. Now I want you to tuck your elbow right onto the right leg and then come into prayer pose in front of your chest and really opening up here. Nice gentle twist. Deep breath. You don't have to look up. You can always look straight. See what's good, feels good for your neck. Now you can open your arms up into a flying position. If this is not good for you, then please keep your hands together in front of your heart. One more deep breath. And exhale down. We're going to move through one chaturanga. So lift your leg, hold it for a second here, activating your core. And then maybe you either can put your foot down or through three-legged plank, you can rise through in vinyasa into a downward facing dog. Left leg lifts parallel to the floor. Now draw it into your nose and back. Keep your hips parallel to the floor. One more time, hold it here, and then gently put it down. Very nice. Opening up your right hip flexor here, drawing your belly, tailbone is tucked under, look forward. Deep breaths, really opening up. 2 more deep breaths. And with every exhale, always let go of everything, all the tensions. Everything where you don't need to hold tension, like your face or your shoulders. Now we're gonna come with the right arm across the leg and come into prayer position, opening up, twisting. Maybe your back cracks, and that's okay. Stay here or come into flying arm position, flying away. One more deep breath. And then come out of the twist. Move through a plank, through a vinyasa, maybe three-legged vinyasa. Upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Very nice. Right leg lifts, draw it into your chest, into your nose, gently stepping it down. Now you may stay here and do the sequence again. Otherwise, we're going to move up into a high lunge. You can always stay in the low lunge though. And then we're going to twist, the same twist to the right, opening up. Really deeply inhaling and exhaling. Staying here if that's enough, or have flyaway arms. Make sure your arm is not doing anything weird here, but it's really wanting to lift up, rise up. Stay here if that's enough. Maybe you attempt a bind. That's a more advanced version. You really have to activate your core and open up here. That's too much, don't worry about it. Deep breaths. One more breath. Placing your hands beside your leg and move back into half Hanumanasana. You might be here, you might be needing a block. And you can place blocks beside you, like so. That's okay. Otherwise, we're going to also come into a twist here. We're going to open up. If that's not available for you, just stay into half Hanumanasana, half split. Deep breath. Your belly really has to draw in. Your core is working. Now shift your weight forward again to a low lunge. Step back plank, moving through vinyasa, maybe putting down your knees while you're going through it. That's okay. Cobra or upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Draw your knee into your nose. Step forward. You can do everything we just did in a low lunge or come up into the high lunge. Now come into the twist. Hands in front of your heart. Twist open. Really stretch out your back leg, really activating your core. Deep breaths. Fly away arms. If that's possible for you and if it feels good for you, you have to see what's good for you. Really stretch your arm here up. Maybe you attempt to bind or you stay wherever you are. Breathing deeply. Letting go more with every exhale. Now slowly come down, place your knee down, and then come into half Hanumanasana. If that's enough for you, stay here. Maybe have your blocks here. Maybe opening up for another twist. Really make sure that the left hip draws back. Breathing deeply. Join in your belly. One more deep breath. Hands to the side. Move through a vinyasa or come to a child's pose if you're tired. Upward facing dog and to a downward facing dog. Breathe here for a minute. Just a few breaths. Belly drawn in. Really stretch out. Maybe you want to stretch out your back. So bend your knees, placing your upper chest onto your knees, on your thighs. And come back into a downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward. Now we're going to step forward and come into a seating position. So one leg, the other leg. And that's an easy way to sit down. Very nice. So we're going to have one leg drawn in. So let's start just with the right leg. We're going to have it here in our chest. Now, if you cannot really sit comfortable, you can always have a little roll-up blanket or a little pillow here. We're going to come into another twist, and we're going to have our right arm touching the leg, so maybe the thigh, and then we're going to come into an easy twist here. Now, if you don't need this back arm, you can always wrap it around the leg if your back still keeps on being a lot straight. Deep breaths. Very nice. Now you place your right leg over the left. You can stay either here or you can bend your leg underneath, whatever is more comfortable to you. Now we're going to twist to the other side. You can hug your leg and we're going to twist to the other side. If you can, as much as you can, as closer as you can, you have your hand to your body, or you can, if you don't need it, you can wrap it around and really enjoy the twist. The twist is coming above the navel, so we don't want to force ourselves more into it. Rather, we're working on elevating ourselves and becoming more straight. Really extending our spine upward, and then maybe with every exhale, we can let go just a little bit deeper, just a little bit more. Deep breaths. Very nice. Slowly come out and then straighten out both of your legs, maybe shake them out for a second. And then draw in your left leg, placing your left hand onto the thigh. Make sure that knee stays into your body. It's not falling out to the side. And be aware of what that leg is doing. It's not doing anything funky. It's just staying relaxed, but the toes are pointing up. So then we're going to come into a twist. Straightening up your back is really important. And then maybe you can let go a little bit more, but don't press yourself into this pose. Just try to keep your back as straight as you can. If you don't need that hand, you can wrap it around. Deep breath. Stay aware of this front leg, that it's not moving to any side. You should still feel your left knee against your arm, against your tricep. Straighten out your back a lot. Stay here for about 3 more breaths. Deep breathing. Belly drawn in. Relax everything that you don't need to put tension into, like your face and your shoulders, your toes. Come out of this twist and then you move your leg over. Maybe you stay here, come into the twist, or I really like to bend my lower leg and then just wrap my arm around it and come into the twist. Now again, straighten up a lot. On every inhale, you straighten. On every exhale, you let go more and release. Maybe you can bind. Relax your face. Don't shift your weight too much back. Keep your weight still in front of that left leg, the foot. On every exhale, we rise up, become taller, and with every exhale, we let go and relax more into the pose. So finding that ease into maybe a challenging pose is really important. And then we slowly come out of that pose, and we're going to slowly start laying down, activating your core here. Slowly, slowly, placing yourself down. We're going to activate the core one more time. We're going to get our knees first into our chest, and then we're going to have the arms to our sides, palms facing down. Now, we're going to drop our knees to one side and then hover it over the floor, and then roll it up and move it to the other side. Really with your core strength. If you have to, lay down the knees, but if you can, keep them up and keep your legs together. Don't let them come apart, but try to keep them as if they're glued together. So on every inhale you rise up, on every exhale you let them down. Like a pendulum, up and down. One more time, up and down. Make sure you're not engaging your neck muscles. They don't have to work here. And then you stay here, or you come down, hover your legs, and then maybe straightening them out. Bending them again, up and lower to the other side. Try to straighten them out, bend and lift. Lower, straighten, hover, bend and up. One more time. Lower, straighten, bend and hover. And you do whatever version is best for you. Now we're going to straighten out over your legs if you can, and then pendulum here. Down and up. Keeping your legs together. Inhaling, exhaling. And up. 2 more times on each side. Down. Bend your knees at any time you're getting tired. This is tough. This is hard work. Down and up. Down and up. One more time. Down and up. Drawing your knees. We straighten out the left leg all the way. Bend your right leg over. And then we're going to come into a nice twist. Make sure you're having one line here with the upper body if you're looking down. And then open up your arm. I always like a shoulder opener, so I lift my arm just a little bit more, but you don't have to. It really opens up here. Now you can look to the other arm, but I actually like to keep my neck relaxed and looking up. Deep breaths into this twist. We're going to stay in this twist. That's plenty. Stay here. If you can always grab a belt, or you can straighten out your leg, placing your hand onto the outside of your leg, straightening out that leg, and then maybe you stay here, or you grab your toes from underneath and you open up. This is like the cat tail pose. The cat trying to catch the tail. Breathing deeply. If this is too much, don't do it. Just come back, come out of it. This is not doing good for you. Deep breaths, relaxing. Your shoulders should be relaxed, your neck relaxed, your face relaxed. Deep breaths. Slowly releasing wherever you are. You come into the middle. Place both feet down on the floor and shift your weight a little bit more to the left. Straighten out your right leg and then bending over. Make sure there's one line all the way down, placing your palms up to the ceiling. Stay here, or maybe you lift your arm a little bit for a shoulder opener here. Stay here and relax. Especially here, let go with every breath. Feel your body, scan it. Feel where you have tensions. Become very present to this moment, to how it feels, how your body feels, how your breath feels. If your breath is really choppy, that's an indication you're too deep into the pose. Come out a little bit. And then, if you can always grab a strap or get the outside of the leg, straighten that leg out, and then grabbing maybe with the other hand, the other toes, and opening up again. Relaxing what you don't need to put tension into. So especially the shoulders, that neck, that face. Your glutes should also not be activated. Even your core is not working here. You're just letting everything go and relaxing. At any time it's too much, come out of it and get into something that feels better, even if you're just hugging your knees into your chest. Otherwise, open up more and letting go everything with every breath. Further and deeper. Two more deep breaths. Come out of it slowly wherever you are, placing both feet on the floor and clapping your knees together so your lower back is really pressing into the floor, releasing any kind of tension here. And you're going to draw in your knees. And I like to come actually into a happy baby pose. So we're going to have the hands either on the outside or in the inside, whatever feels more comfortable to you. So you draw. Your feet are facing to the ceiling, and you're just gonna, no matter if you're up here or here, you draw in your knees as if they want to go into your armpits. Releasing tensions more and letting go on every exhale. If you feel good, if it feels good, you can straighten out maybe one leg. Bend it again and straighten out the other leg. See if it feels good for you. Otherwise, come and just hug your knees into your chest if this is not working for you. And then maybe you can come into a very happy baby, pressing into the floor. You're not losing control here, but it's really pressing to the floor. And then you can maybe move your hands down and open up your legs a little bit further as I'm doing here, because I really like that stretch. Inhale and exhales. And then coming back so we're on the same page into a happy baby. Drawing your knees one more time. And then straighten out your legs. Stretch out. And we're going to come into a short Shavasana. If you want to have a longer Shavasana, you just can put a timer down and just lay here a lot longer. We're just going to let everything go here. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Becoming aware of your surroundings, of the floor is holding you. Let go even of your breath. Relax your face, relax your neck. Your shoulders are letting go. Your arms and your palms are getting heavier. Your whole core is relaxed. Your butt, your legs, even your feet. Dropping into silence, the stillness of this moment. Slowly, deep breaths again. And slowly stretch up. Stretch out your body, however it likes to move, and wiggle a little bit. Draw on your knees. You can shift your weight side to side and roll from side to side, giving your lower back massage. Maybe you like to roll up and down. If not, stay down here and just roll gently side to side. I like to activate my core. So I'm actually always staying up here and not putting my feet down. This is really activating your core, and you really have to draw in your legs. One more time. And we're going to come into a seated position. Inhaling, arms rise all the way up. And then move one more time to the side bend really nice. Keeping both butt cheeks on the floor. Opening up your chest. And to the other side. Both butt cheeks on the floor. Really opening up that shoulder. Really nice side bend. Coming up and just stretching out your neck. Maybe move it a little bit forward. To the other side. Really relaxing that shoulder. Moving the chin a little bit towards the chest. And I thank you for practicing with me. I hope this was enjoyable class and you feel a lot of energy in your spine and you really feel all twisted out and renewed and refreshed. I see you next week for the next class.